Welcome to MysteryHQ. In this video I'm going to show you the location of all 20 intel collectibles on the new Kowakujo Zombies map in BO7 Zombies. Later, there will be an intel that you can only collect as Takeo, so make sure you are playing with him before starting the match. Also, if this video helps you out, drop a like and let me know in the comments. Starting from spawn, the first audio log is under the bridge that leads to the right side of the map near Quick Revive. The hint for this one is a bridge too far. Next, head towards the right side of the map from spawn until you reach the flower garden area. You will find the intel on a ledge above the lava near Wisp T. The hint for this one is between a rock and a hot place. After that, go to the left side of the map until you reach the training area where Mini Macchiato is located, and go inside this nearby building and you will find the intel sitting on a crate. The hint for this one is training montage. Then, after unlocking Pack-a-Punch in the Shogun's Sanctum, head out towards the rooftop. You will find a cabinet before you leave with some scrolls, and you have to melee the scrolls to reveal the document. The hint for this one is raising the roof. Also, after unlocking Pack-a-Punch, head towards the armor wall by near the entrance and then mental outside to the castle's rooftop. You will find a pizza there, and the hint for this one is pie in the sky. Next, also inside the Tenshu section of the castle, just go inside the storage room here and you will find the audio log on this table right after entering. The hint for this one is ready to scroll. Most likely this also only spawns after you activate Pack-a-Punch. Then for the second document with the hint barrels of love, head over to the kitchen area and interact with the barrels near double tap inside this room. One of them will drop the document, but the exact barrel is random. So next we have the audio log that's part of Takeo's backstory side quest. That's why I mentioned earlier that you need to be playing as Takeo, otherwise you won't be able to unlock this intel. Although you can always save and quit and change your operator. Anyway, you also need a Psy Grenade for this and unlock Pack-a-Punch. Just stand in front of the stairs leading up to Pack-a-Punch and throw that Psy Grenade under yourself. While you're affected by the grenade, another Takeo should spawn inside the war room. All you need to do is to walk up to him and he will drop the Path of Sorrow. If the doppelganger doesn't appear or drop the weapon, just try again once you have another Psy Grenade. I also highly recommend doing this as early as possible because if you enter the memory, you will only have armor, no perks, and the zombie's health also scales with the round, so the later you do this, the harder it gets. And just be careful because if you die inside the memory, you can't retry it in the same match. You will need to start a new game. Anyway, once you successfully complete it and you are out of the memory, the intel spawns near Pack-a-Punch. Okay, next let's cover the main Easter egg quest audio logs. Since this is an intel guide, I won't explain the full quest step by step. I'll only show which intel spawns during each stage and what causes it to appear. There are 6 main quest audio logs and each one spawns after one of the evidence cutscenes where you see echoes from the past. The first one appears inside the war room right in front of the Pack-a-Punch after the lantern stab cutscene. The second one appears in the storage room next to the masks after completing the mask stab and watching the cutscene. The third one spawns back at spawn near the rampaging user after the coin purse stab and its cutscene. The fourth one appears inside the small vase in the kitchen after completing the toxin soulbox stab and watching that cutscene. The fifth one spawns on the shelf after repairing the sake cup and then waiting one round and then watching the next cutscene. And the sixth audio log appears near the end of the Easter egg, and this one does not have a cutscene tied to it. You only need to complete the flag step. If it does not appear in the storage room for you, I recommend solving the murder and progressing to the boss fight. At that point, if you check back there, it should definitely show up. Lastly, let's go over the artifacts. The first one is the Ninja Kite. You can unlock this by interacting with any of the fish flags around the map and using the fast travel for the first time. Next is the Maneki Nico, which is the new tactical equipment. This is part of the Wonder Weapon quest, and to build it you need to find 3 parts around the map. If you are not familiar with the quest, I will leave a link in the description to a full guide. The next artifact is the Wonder Weapon itself, the Nicomancer. Small side note here, you can get the Nicomancer before round 10. A lot of people think that you need to be past of the first assault wave, but that's actually not true. You can do this before round 10. Okay, next moving to the Kitsune mask. This is part of the main Easter egg quest, and you can grab it through fast travel after the very first evidence cutscene. Just follow what I'm doing in this video. Next is the lantern clock, which starts the step for the final evidence needed to solve the murder. Right after revealing the fourth painting, you will hear a rumble. After that, head down to the storage room to the very bottom and interact with this lantern clock. And finally, after finishing the mini-boss fight and purifying the word seed, you will get a very cool cutscene. And once the cutscene ends, just turn around and go where you were standing, and you can pick up something very unique. Now if nothing appears on the ground for you in your game, just like it happened to me, just save and quit, then reload the match. After loading back, it should be there. And that's none other thing than the Path of Sorrow, Takeo's ultra rarity katana as a melee weapon. And that's pretty much it for this video. If this guide was helpful to you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As remember, with every new map release, I will posting a new intel guide on my channel. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.